people said Bitcoin got to $10, it was too late. When it got to $100, it was too late. When it got to $1,000, it's too late. When it got to 10,000, you see where this is going.
Yeah.
It's not too late. Bitcoin on its current trajectory in the next decade has the opportunity to go up anywhere up to 300,000 to over $1 million in the next decade. And like, that's not fabricated. Like, if you run the math, you run the numbers, that's the trajectory that this is headed. And if that is the case, even at as of this podcast, a $46,000 Bitcoin that potentially could be in the next decade, 300 to $1 million, $47,000 is cheap. But the other part of it too is you don't have to buy an entire Bitcoin. You can put in $100. You can put in whatever it is, because at the end of the day, it's all about a multiplier. So even if right now you get in at 47,000, right? And let's say you put in $1,000, and let's say that it goes up by 10x. Let's say it goes to 470,000 in the next decade. That means that $1,000 does not become 10 grand in a decade. You don't get those kind of returns anywhere, right? It doesn't happen. But not only Bitcoin and Ethereum are your two safest places to initially get in as a new crypto investor, but there are over 10,000 cryptocurrencies out there, right? And one big misconception about cryptocurrencies is that they're meant to be currency. So like, a lot of people ask me, well, how are they all currency, or how are they all valuable? They're not. So imagine when the internet boom came out and all of these initial startups came out. What if they called them all like internet companies or whatever it is, right? They weren't. So Microsoft is very different than Apple, then very different from Amazon. Like, they're all very different. In the same way, cryptocurrencies, they're blockchain startups. So blockchain is the base technology of cryptocurrency. They're blockchain startups under the umbrella that is known as cryptocurrencies. So just think of it as the regular startups that you would see in the world. So you know that basically 90% of all startups fail, and that holds true. But the 10% that don't are going to be insanely massive. So right, so like, imagine Bitcoin and Ethereum as potential early Microsoft, Apple, all these others that, like, imagine ground floor. You got in at the very beginning. Like, that is a lot in most of crypto right now.